Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Bad Habit palette called Pretty Poison, and it is their first palette that is not a dupe. So this is such an exciting moment for this brand. I love this brand so much and I'm really excited to see them expand. So before we get into that, if you want to, totally up to you, you can hit the subscribe button and the bell button so that you know when I come out with another video. Alright guys, so this is the box that it comes in. It looks like this. Has Pretty Poison on it. In the back it has the ingredients. It does say that it is cruelty free, so yay. This palette also contains talc and mica, so if you're allergic to it, don't buy it. This also has a net weight of 15 grams, 0.53 ounces. The palette itself looks just like the box. Same design, same everything. In the back it has empty squares with the names of everything in case you want to look at it in the back, but honestly I almost never use that. I just look at the names inside. They do have names inside as well. It does come with a slip cover to protect the shadows too, so this is how it looks inside. It does come with a mirror. It folds all the way back just like every other Bad Habit palette, and it looks like this. I love the color story. I love the fact that it has purples. Yes, I am like 1000% biased right now because the palette has purples, and I'm not gonna lie, I favor palettes that have purples, especially when it performs well. When it doesn't perform well, I get really upset, so maybe I might be a little bit more harsh on those palettes. But here we are. It is an absolutely stunning palette in terms of the color story. So I have already played with this palette. It is on my eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and take some few swatches live before I show you guys the full arm swatches. I'm gonna go ahead and take Intoxicated because of course we want to see that one. It is a metallic purple. Then I'm gonna take Lovesick. I'm gonna take a few shimmers. Let's see. Let's take Venomous, and you know what? Let's take Lethal. Lethal is actually one of my favorite shades in this palette. Here they are on my fingers. I'm going to go ahead and put them on my hands. Let's put one here. One here. Here. Let's put this one down here. Oopsie. So here they are. Beautiful, beautiful. Lethal is just absolutely beautiful. But each of them swatch like butter. The shimmers in Bad Habit palettes usually perform well. I haven't had any problems with any shimmers or metallic shades when it comes to Bad Habit formula, so I wasn't expecting it to not be great. Okay guys, now I'm going to go ahead and take 4 mattes. I'm going to take Nightshade. Let's take Deadly Dose, Antidote, and Pierced Heart. Alright, I'm going to put them right here. 1, 2, 3, whoa, too much, and 4. Took way too much there, but here they are. Beautiful. It swatches very, very beautifully. I mean, once again, you can tell but so much from swatch. I've seen palettes perform so well in swatch and perform horribly on the eyes, and vice versa. So there are the swatches. Now here is a full arm of swatches. This is a 1 swipe swatch. They are absolutely stunning the way it comes out. Everything was super buttery and super smooth, and it was not disappointed, not one bit with this palette when it comes to swatching. This palette is exclusive to badhabitbeauty.com. I'm not sure if it's going to be available on the Shop HushApp, but right now it is available on badhabitbeauty.com only. Now before I get into this eye demonstration, I do want to talk about the formula itself. I'm a little conflicted as to what to compare this palette to in terms of Bad Habit palettes. You guys know I've done a lot of Bad Habit palette reviews on this channel, but this formula in here, it's not bad. I'm gonna give you guys a heads up now. It's not bad. It's actually really amazing. But if I wanted to compare it to something, it's not like the older palettes that they had, like Fantasia palette or like the Aphrodite palette, not like those. And it's not like the Cult series palette, like Cult Mythos and Cult Mythics. This one is like somewhere in between, but it's really great, and they're pressed in there, which is what I really like. There's not a lot of fallout in this palette. Things don't crumble. Things aren't like extremely kicked up in the pans. I love this palette. I love the formula, and I hope they continue to use this formula for future palettes. I'm really proud of this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and start the eye demonstration. You're going to see how I came up with this look, and then we could talk about my final thoughts. But I think you guys have an idea how I feel about this palette. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright you guys, so you guys saw for yourself the Pretty Poison palette in action. It is an absolutely beautiful palette, and I'm not saying that because there are purples in it, although I do feel semi-biased because I love the color purple. But no, this is seriously a beautiful palette. The shadows blended with ease. I did use good brushes. I only used concealer, and I went in with a dry brush for every single shadow, and it went on beautifully. It performed beautifully. I did not see any struggle with this palette whatsoever. I'm very proud of Bad Habit for finally bringing out their own palette. This is not a dupe, at least nothing that I've seen so far. You can argue that perhaps they did get inspired by other palettes, but the formula in this palette is just amazing. The color story is beautiful, and I'm very happy with this palette. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this palette. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if you think you're gonna get it or if you think you're gonna save your coin on something else, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.